The Haggadah says that in every generation, our enemies come to annihilate us, to try to erase us from the map. And that's why when you look on the map today, it's very hard to find that little tiny blue dot around all that green. And they're trying to erase that blue dot, the tiny little dot that's there when you zoom in 20 times. They're literally trying to erase it. Because of course, we are, with this tiny dot, colonialists. We are apartheid. We are trying to conquer the world. When we're surrounded by green, that is of course peaceful, simple. But we know that the religion and nation of Islam and the nations of Islam, they're the religion of peace, P-I-E-C-E. They're looking for one more peace, our peace, because they want to erase us. And this is nothing new. They want to erase us in every generation. And so today, the way that they erase us is called cancel culture. We canceled you. You genocide people. Who do you think you are? I mean, so again, and of course, in a world where the majority rules and the majority of people are our enemies, so you're going to get canceled. So we're getting canceled. But Hashem knows how to keep track of the real score. And so I'll explain you. Canceling the Jews doesn't just mean, unfortunately, killing the Jews. Canceling us meant a long time ago when they had the power and control to kill us and murder us and abuse us. So that's what it meant then. But today it means canceling our legitimacy, canceling our existence while we're still alive, and dismissing us. It's called cancel. Who you don't like, who you don't want. Get enough people to side with you, and you cancel the other side by popular opinion. Now, what do you do in a world that's gone crazy, and you're the minority of people in that crazy world? So what do? You speak for sanity, you speak for truth, and the majority of people have been brainwashed and are speaking for lies and for insanity. So what do? So unfortunately, we live in a world where majority rules, and you are outvoted. And so the sane people are labeled insane, and the good people are labeled wicked, and the wicked, insane people are labeled the world's saviors. And that's what's happening today on a very real level. We have to be aware of that. L'chaim, a toast to all our enemies out there. What do we do about it? What do we do about the situation we're facing today, and how does it relate to the Jewish story? So I will say this: it's going to sound a bit radical, I think, but I think it's true. I think that ultimately we have to know that the darkness we face and the injustice that we face and the libels that we still face, I think today, in a modern world where there's so much technology and so much communication, I think the way to fight it is with positivity and a positive message, and to stand up proud for who and what you really are and spread light. Ultimately, even though it's hard sometimes to get through people that are confused and do not want to hear a new story or a different perspective, ultimately light shines bright and conquers darkness. And I think that we have to be a light onto ourselves and onto the nations, and continue with the classic true Jewish approach: spread light, spread goodness, spread love. And I think that is how we will reach the people that are able to be reached. And that's the really only solution, because the people that are absolutely at the extreme against us, they're not going to hear a nice idea and decide, oh, you're right, let's love each other, let's get along. They're not going to respond to that. So they're not the people we're trying to reach. We're trying to reach the people that are reachable. And the way to reach reachable people is with positivity, goodness, light, love, and unity. And that is what needs to be our path. And we shouldn't, and really, it's not that's only because it's not going to help us, we shouldn't allow them to turn us into what we're not and what we don't want to be. And so we shouldn't get caught up in the fight and then borrow their tactics and turn this into a dirty fight, because we're above that. We've survived this long because we've been above it all, and we have to remain above it all on some level. And so the way to face today's challenges and today's threats and today's challenges is to hold on to two things. Hold on to Hashem and hold on to each other, and just keep doing what we're supposed to be doing.